Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Well, let's railroad this thing.
Right.
You ready?
Right out of the gate, we're going to talk about things we didn't plan to talk about.
Because I wanted to start, because I don't have my PTL mug, because I forgot it. I took it home to wash it.
Which is good.
It's good to regularly clean your dishes and cups. But shout out to Selena, because she went to go get coffee today, and she brought me a hazelnut coffee, and she is the best, man.
Oh, that's so
She
sweet.
is the best. Biggest heart, nicest gal around.
It's all of that's true. I
is.
second your opinion.
Yeah, so thanks, Selena.
And I was going to say, because I was telling you, I'm kind of caffeine sensitive, so I don't drink coffee, like as a general rule. Sometimes like iced coffee, sometimes. Anyhow, so this morning I say to Heather, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to break down. I'm going to get a Diet Coke. So I go out to the vending machine. And there's a sign on it.
I didn't mean to roll my eyes so hard, sorry. I'm on like 4 cups of coffee.
I'm gonna have a Diet Coke. Just put my toes into the water of the caffeine pool. Anyhow, I go to the machine and there's a handwritten sign, broken, will not return money. So I'm disappointed. But then I think, hey, my luck's been going pretty good today. I'm gonna swipe the card anyway and just see how it goes. Nothing.
You
No
didn't get
Diet
anything?
Coke. No, I didn't get anything.
Did it charge your card?
It charged my card.
We're lucky enough to have one vending machine. This is like, when I first saw it, I was like, this is new age. Who knew? We have a vending machine that takes credit and debit cards.
Right. You don't even have to
so
swipe
great.
it. You just put your card near it, and it goes ding, ding. But then it gives you nothing. At least this morning, it's not giving you anything.
Can I tell you something? I felt really bad. That same vending machine, I actually had $1 the one day, and I got Pop-Tarts. This is when I was pregnant with Rocco, and I was having a lucky streak.
Yeah.
I put it in, and instead of it giving me change back, it gave me all of my money back in change.
Oh.
So I got Pop-Tarts for free for like 3 days. Something was broken with the machine, and I felt like I was stealing, but it already dispensed my money and my Pop-Tart, and what was I gonna do?
It benefited you.
The people who stocked the vending machine and the company, it didn't benefit them, and I felt really bad.
Well, guess what? I paid them a little extra today.
Oh, great. Okay, so we're covered from 2 years ago.
Everything's all right now.
The books have been balanced.
All right, so many of us nowadays, through business calls, maybe you do your work on Zoom.
Even school.
School is on Zoom, or maybe you just get together with friends over Zoom at this point. And really, it's a whole new world.
It is.
Because it's like talking to the Brady Bunch boxes.
Yeah. So I love this. The New York Post recently came up with this. They've given nicknames for people, a way to identify yourself on these Zoom calls.
Right, because there are people sort of take on different characteristics.
They do.
And that's what makes up today's list, because we want to get to this to see which one are you. So see which one you think you are on the Zoom calls. So we have a number of categories to choose from.
Yeah, so up first, are you perhaps the lurker? You know this person. They never turn their camera on. I mean, they could be in sweatpants. They could be using the restroom. You have no idea what they're doing because their camera is never on.
Well, in defense of working parents at home,
sure.
Hey, there's a lot going on. The fact that they can even be in the Zoom call is maybe,
a feat.
We should commend them for that.
Right.
But I will say, and one expert says here, if everyone else on the call is visible and then there's one person who's always the one who never turns on the camera, that maybe it's actually kind of being rude, is what this expert in the New York Post is saying.
I have been present on calls when someone has been called out and asked to turn their camera on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Why?
And are you able to do that?
Are you able to turn your camera on?
No. I mean, are you able to call somebody out on that? I'm going to need you to turn your camera on.
I don't think you should.
Yeah.
I don't think you should.
I don't know.
I guess it depends on the reason, maybe. All right, so the next one, if you're not the lurker, maybe you're the pirate.
Ooh.
That's someone who constantly hijacks the meeting, steers everything off topic, makes everyone irritated. Time is precious, so this person is really annoying because they just grab it and run with it.
Arr. Makes me so mad, right?
And that's not what you're supposed to do. I mean, experts say, especially in these business calls, it's really important to be able to give everybody equal time and not to commandeer it. Because if you start talking, you know how hard it is to interrupt on a Zoom call.
Yeah. It is. And then you start talking over, and then, oh,
Right.
excuse me, I'm sorry. We've
Then
done
it's just
it.
a hot mess.
It is just a hot mess.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one up is the social butterfly. And this is someone who's like the chatty Cathy. You know the chatty Cathy. They want to talk to everybody. They're buddies with everyone. And I think this, listen, we're all lacking a little bit of socialization.
Right. So I understand, especially now, why this would happen.
Yeah.
But I believe that the social butterfly exists when you're working here, like in person too.
Yeah.
Because isn't it true, like the day that you have like 10 things to do in 5 minutes, and then someone comes over who has nothing to do for an hour, and chat, and meanwhile they're fun and you want to talk to them, but
At the same time, you're like,
you're just like trying to figure out, yeah.
All right, and the other one, this is a tricky one because you and I had a long conversation about this. One of their other ones is the narcissist, and this is the person who can't stop looking at themselves on the Zoom call. Now, here's the trouble, I think. When someone is talking in the Zoom call, I look at them, which then may look like you're looking at yourself, but you're not.
Right, and I actually am looking at myself. No. No, I was saying to Heather, though, like, first off, you kind of want to check yourself compared to everybody
Yeah.
else. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
do I look like I'm, slouching over? Do I look,
You got to turn that beauty filter on. You know about that,
I
right?
don't, you told me
It
this,
is
and
like
I don't know how
instantly.
to turn that on.
If you turn it off and turn it back on, it
makes a big difference.
It's so deceiving. It's
All
so
right,
deceiving.
you've got to bring me up to speed on the
Okay.
beauty filter. All right. So that's how our lives are changing this year, all these Zoom calls. And another way, Thanksgiving for a lot of people, sadly, is not going to be the same as
Yeah.
it has been traditionally, because people may be getting together with smaller groups. Certainly, the recommendations are not to go really outside of your little bubble.
And we've heard of people who are taking the risk. I mean, everybody's making the decision for themselves, maybe even inviting family in from out of town. But like you mentioned, a lot of people are making it smaller. And I think there can still be a lot of fun and love and joy in those smaller gatherings
absolutely,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, but there is a little problem with having smaller gatherings, and that is that the turkey producers can't keep up with the smaller portion
They're
demand.
not used to having smaller turkeys be in demand.
Yeah.
So like our sister station in New England, they actually visited a turkey producer who they're out of, like they cannot keep up with the demand of the small turkeys. And now some people are saying, is there going to be a surplus of large turkeys? So like grocery store chains are changing their orders,
Right.
and they're trying to account for what people will end up buying this year, and it could be very different.
I mean, I still think that, I know that you might get sick of turkey after a while, but there are still things you
No.
can do with leftover turkey.
I love leftover turkey. In fact, that's my #1 complaint whenever we don't have leftover turkey. After Thanksgiving, I want to have turkey the day after, the day after that, and the day
Yeah.
after that. And then by the next Monday,
When
I'm
they're
over it.
rolling you out of the house, you're like, I think I'm done with leftovers now.
But you can just have the turkey, and then you can put it in a sandwich. It's just so good. And how often do you roast a turkey? If it's
Not
not
very
Thanksgiving, you don't. I mean, we don't tend to do that. And we always say, it's like sauerkraut on New Year's Eve. We're like, why don't we do this more often? And we never do.
And you never do.
We never
I know.
do.
I think it's intimidating. I've only roasted a turkey once, and we've deep fried a turkey once, and it is intimidating, I think. Maybe when you haven't done it enough.
Right.
I don't know.
We have friends, and I was not there for this Thanksgiving, but he tells this story of something went horribly wrong and the turkey caught fire. They wound up ordering pizza.
We should ask people what their most horrific turkey baking
that's good.
roasting stories are. I'm sure people have plenty of them. I mean, we always hear from, fire officials before.
Oh yeah, being very careful.
Being very careful. You're going to either leave your oven on for a very long time, or if you're outside deep frying a turkey, you got to be very careful.
Oh yeah, the deep
too.
frying thing.
Yeah.
My friends, it had something to do with the turkey had not been thawed all the way, and then something to do with the oven rack falling too. It was a hot mess apparently, but anyhow.
I've been telling Ron I'm watching New Girl because it's on Netflix. So like from season 1 to however long it goes, and one of the episodes they try and defrost the turkey by throwing it in the dryer, which obviously ends terribly.
Yes, but that could make for a funny television
It was
show.
very funny. It was very funny, I'll tell you that.
Well, the other thing that's changing this year, we've been talking about more people baking
Yeah.
because people are at home more, and so there have been shortages of some baking products. Like, wasn't there a run on flour and other stuff?
It's been insane.
earlier?
Yeah, it's been really crazy. And
Oh,
yeast too.
All right, Jill's talking
Now,
to us.
I just bought yeast, and they had a bunch of it. But yeah, people were taking up baking bread and doing all sorts of baking.
I couldn't get canned pumpkin for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that. So this is really cool. Land O'Lakes says that their butter sales are up like 20%. Is that what it is? 20% from last year.
20% from last year, yeah.
They have reached nearly 300 million pounds of butter in sales this year. I mean, that's just insane.
Right. And they've had to repackage how they're packaging things because normally the restaurants are asking for a lot of it and restaurant demand is down, but home usage is up. So they've got to like package it in smaller containers, but butter sales are way up.
See, we always get our butter at the big box store, like a Sam's Club or a
Right.
Costco or something like that, because we get these huge, there's like 8 containers of butter. And then we just throw it in the freezer and leave it there.
And
So
you're
we're
set.
good on butter for a little while.
Okay, good. Because if there's a run on butter, we'll all go to your house.
Okay. Socially distant.
Socially
Please.
distant. All right. Last week was stressful for a lot of us, a lot of Americans wondering, people on both sides, waiting to hear
Yeah.
the election results. And,
Even
and
still
of course,
now.
even now, there's a sense of anxiety because we're waiting to see what happens next.
Right.
Well, our neighbors to the north seem to be willing to help. Or
AKA
at least-
your new country.
No.
David's moving there if you haven't heard.
This is not true. Quit spreading these rumors. But either that, the Canadians are either like offering to help or just making fun of us or whatever. But people on Twitter are talking about getting an emotional support Canadian. So this is trending on Twitter. And here's one example. Emotional support Canadians are on standby. If you've not received your emotional support Canadian, one will be assigned to you shortly. So this is caught on. So if you search this on Twitter, there's a bunch of posts about it. People are having fun with it. One person was asking whether Ryan Gosling can be their emotional support Canadian.
Yes. Is he available?
I don't know if
I would
he's
like to
signed
be
up for the
assigned.
program.
I would like to be assigned promptly.
We will try to investigate that and find out.
All right, we introduced you to Mikey's new beautiful little puppy yesterday. She is
look
still
at this
looking
dog.
for a name. Actually, someone wrote in and said, he is still looking. Well, Mikey is still looking for a name for the dog. Someone wrote in and said that Mikey put the harness on wrong. And I didn't realize
really?
it until now, but maybe not. Maybe it's just,
I don't know.
Anyways.
I'm not familiar with how that harness works.
we all
What
chuckled.
a cutie pie.
We all chuckled when she said, I'd like you to meet No Name, because she
So anyhow,
Yeah.
you guys, she asked for help. She said, post some names to the Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page, and you all have come through.
It is
there were more than
amazing.
600 posts.
Really?
Under that, yes.
I
So
love-
we're just going to share some of the names that came in because
Yeah.
Mikey has a lot to choose from. So Jasper, Curly Q, Rooney, Phoenix, Winston.
I like Murphy. I like Blondie too, but considering it's a boy, I don't know. And then Oatmeal, I like that too.
I like Snowball. I like Flurry. Because
Teddy.
It's what?
Teddy, that's the winner.
Teddy is the winner.
I like Teddy.
Marshmallow. Gus.
You have to think of the name when you're yelling at your dog. And I love, but
that's true.
Especially when they're a puppy and you're trying to get their attention, you have to think about what is that name? And Marshmallow, it works, yeah. But you
Snowball.
Yeah.
It just it sounds kind of.
Marvin is great. Marvin!
That's true. We
right?
haven't yelled at Marvin yet.
I know.
Although my dad has probably yelled at Marvin.
Cute stuff, though.
All right, that was fun, and we will keep you updated whenever Mikey determines which of the names she's going to select.
She has a lot of reading to do
He
tonight.
has a lot of reading
Yeah.
to do. So thank you for responding to that. We appreciate it. All right, right now it is time for a break because we want to head outside to Selena Pompiani. She's gone to the birds. No, this is what we mean. To tell us about Therapy Chickens. That's right. Therapy Chickens. Stay with us to hear about a program called Coops for Troops to help veterans in our area overcome service-related ailments.
Something else for vets as we get ready to celebrate Veterans Day tomorrow. See a way to make daily living easier through a program called Baths for the Brave.
Also ahead, we will play our favorite antiques appraisal game with Dr. Lori. It's called What's It Worth, and we have a good batch of items today, including this old Beatles board game sent in by a PTL viewer. Do you have one of these at home?
It's all ahead this Tuesday, November 10th, 2020, as we say happy birthday, Marines, celebrating their 245th birthday today. Thank you for your service. We'll be right back.